What's going on, family? It was a great Tuesday session. And start off Tuesday, good AM session. So we're gonna how y'all feeling? We're gonna start with 4 hour as always. You can look at that, we'll look at daily, what we talked about yesterday. Data we talked about yesterday, pushing into the supply area here and might taking these highs here because of uh ES and NQ, right? Can move it over a little bit. We can see us push some more, right? So we like we talked about 49K. 49K is a great area. We're gonna keep our eyes on 49K. Uh I'll keep that on there. But so going back to 4 hour, you see what we're looking at. We're still continuing that bullish move until supply. I want to see if we push through supply, we're headed to this is another area that 49.2, 49.200. This area here is a nice area here. And also these wicks here are targets too as we keep climbing. But we start breaking down, we'll get into all that too. But right now, looking at again yesterday's video of the story, right? What story is it? Like I'm saying, what story are we telling? Story telling us that we are still bullish closing here, right? So, but we're still in a daily, like it looks better on the daily supply area where we can, we can, but I don't think not buyers won't come in the 618 or the 71. Up in here, yeah, this one you want not buyers, but you buyers will push through the 681. And sometimes the 071, depending on the structure and where location is, stuff like that too. So 49 is a great area where support and resistance trader can treat this as a roof and push it off 49K. But same thing, supply and demand. But we go 4 hour, 4 hour again, 4 hour out of the accumulation. All this is accumulation here, right? let's see if I think I changed it, but I hope it's not the crazy. Okay, cool. This is accumulation here, not there, here. Like starting here, right? Accumulation. Markup back to what? Back to supply. All right. Accumulation. So now you want to see you want to see this. You want to see break lowers, right? Holding and then falling lower. Like we want to see this, but look right now, this high is higher than this high. So it's higher high. So what I'm anticipating is that we will, let's see, push back to this, I'm gonna move this purple box because we know where we at. So going to the 1 hour, I want to see us, again, 49K. I want to see what we do at 49K, right? But I also want to see, go back to 4 hour. I also want to see, same thing. I want to see markdown markups. I want to see this would this turn the distribution, right, to go back to accumulation while taking lows, filling in balance, playing demand, right? But again, high. So and now I can show you guys what happened at New York today, right? I go 15, right? So remember Monday, Sunday gap down, right? Market over Mondays comes and New York opens, right? So this will happen. Markdown, higher high, holds demand, right? And New York comes in and we hold, right? Closing higher high, hold engine continue until this recently uh last week highs. Yeah, last week highs. So now as I wake up, right? Going to the replay, start a new one. All right, so that's 8:15, 8:30. So I'm gonna do the 15 minute this time, so it won't take that long as last time. So 8:30 open, right? New York opens. Same thing that happened Monday, right? Why did I do that? Demand, we're bullish, right? We're in a bullish market. Demand holds, right? New York opens, push down into demand, got a little people bought early, pushed down into demand, holds daily open, right? We got a rule of buying below daily open in bullish conditions. So this is what I saw. 5 minutes show you better. Yeah, 5 minutes show you better. So New York opens, right? This is this indecisive candle is New York, right? This kind of wick here. So wick push opens up, wick down, wicks into demand, right? I wanted to see. Only thing will show me that we will push lower if we did this, right? If we push down, broke, close the candle lower, push back onto here, and then fell. That's what I want to see. But what you get is the total opposite. You get a close higher, push down, doesn't break here, and then holds, right? Another high here. So we're bullish, right? So I told myself, yesterday that I wasn't going to miss something like that because the same thing happened. If I go back to the 15, the same thing happened that Monday, right? The man has been set, right? Boom, the man, and we wasn't even like trading then, but the man sits. Nothing breaks lower, right? Same thing. Nothing breaks lower than that this low. Hold it and takes off, right? Same thing today. But the thing was, it happened at a different session. Like this happened in Asian session. This blue area here is Asian, right? The green is London session where London session starts. this green here, right? So what happened, Asian Open, London holds and New York takes off. All right. This session here, Asian does nothing, creates a higher high, cool. London creates the volume candle, right? Or the candle that we look for, right? Big candles after a big move, right? After a move. Last candle after a move. So so this is the last down candle before the move. So same thing happened here, but London sets the demand. So with me, let's go 5. So, and let me show you guys how, my bad. Let me show you guys how, so A25, yeah, A25, show you how fast, what are you doing? Don't tell them about to get clapped. All right, my bad, y'all. So let's see. Starting the one, 8:30. It's not letting me go forward. Yeah, what's going on? Uh, Guess so let me do it on the 15. See. Okay. So, all right, my bad, y'all. So, let's see. 8:30. So getting back to it. Let's get back to the 15. All right. So I don't like that. So again, me coming into New York is that we are high, right? High in the session. And I want to see us go lower, but again, I want to see the formation, right? New York opens and we hold, right? Push down into the demand, holding demand, pushing back into and closing, right? Closing, taking off. So here I was in trade here, got down, I pushed no, but I got up. It was like a little high. So it was like right at daily open, like in the 50s, like 40, 50s. And what is it? I think it was 8:45. That it yeah. So what I did, I got in 3 contracts, right? 3 contracts to this side, upside, boom. When we closed this higher, I I trailed, right? I trailed two. All right. Trailed two came and took me out, took me out of two, still stayed in one. But was it I think it was this candle. So I got back in. I'm trying to see 1 second. I'll go back to my trade. So I'm trying to see where I got in there, but it was on the push down. So it was like up in here I added because I was still in the one from here and I added one I think as we pushed down the hill of this. I think it was this one. Yeah, so I think Rick was talking about my good friend Rick was talking about the trap. It was as price going up, it had a trap. This had the trap candle, right? People thought it was selling off, trapped them. Now they take the upside, right? So push back down to added. So it put me, so when I got in here, it averaged me out to like up here, right? So to the upside, uh, we went. So with me, and the thing that I was looking at today was same thing, reading just going off the muscle memory of if we have a demand set. and we respect the man, we're gonna keep going higher, and we are bullish. So every demand counter, like not every man counter demand counter you can play, but every session demand counter, just like this one was set, right? If it's set, right, you know what I'm saying, you can play it, right? Play your 34, 150, 34, 90 for your three one and threes and 31s. So not that much happened in New York. Well, it was a good learning lesson on, what I'm saying, repetition on you saw this before, right? You saw it before. You saw this push down into a hole and was on a daily open. So that was a nice play to me. We didn't move much, right? We just created high. So again, going back to uh what we talked about on the dailies, right? Supply. I gotta change that color. That's not my supply. Well, no, it's not. So yeah, so this is what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at this to go higher here. I don't know. Because we in replay. I'm making us get higher here, push back into here, or take these wicks here, pushing at 886, 786. So these are good areas again. 786 is right in this gap area here. Well, right. So you can find demand candles that set demand candles if we're going higher, set demand candles to take you there, right? But if we we break lower from here, you start seeing distribution, right? Low lows and low highs, and we start falling here. But I don't see us falling here right now, right? As everything else is strong, I still see where we're going here. So yeah, so that's it on this one, guys. It was a good day, right? Just for, you know what I'm saying, short-term buys. And y'all have a good one. See y'all on the next one.